The political situation. The three Arab regions adjacent to foreigners suffered from the great weakness and inferiority. The people there were either masters or slaves, rulers or subordinates. Their masters, especially the foreigners, had claim to every advantage. Slaves had nothing but responsibilities to shoulder. In other words, absolute rulership brought about violation of the rights of subordinates, ignorance, oppression, iniquity, injustice, and hardship, and turned them into people groping in darkness and ignorance. Under such a system, the fertile land rendered its fruits to the rulers and men of power to extravagantly spend on their pleasures and enjoyments, wishes and desires, oppressions and aggression. The tribes living near these regions moved between Syria and Iraq, whereas those living inside the Arabia were disunited and governed by the tribal conflicts and racial and religious disputes. They had neither a king to maintain their independence nor a supporter to seek advice from or depend upon in hardships. The rulers of the Hijaz, however, were greatly esteemed and respected by the Arabs and were considered rulers and servants of the religious center. Rulership of Hijaz was in fact a mixture of sectional and official superiority as well as religious leadership. They ruled among the Arabs in the name of the religious leadership. They ruled among the Arabs in the name of the religious leadership and always monopolized the custodianship of the holy sanctuary and its neighboring areas. They looked after the interest and the visitors to the Kaaba and were in charge of putting the code of Ibrahim into effect. They even had offices and departments like those of the Pilmarids today. However, they were too weak to carry the heavy burden, as this evidently came to the light during the Ethiopian invasion. Religions of the Arabs. Most of the Arabs complied with the call of Ismail alayhi salam and professed the religion of his father Ibrahim alayhi salam. They worshipped Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, professed his oneness, and followed his religion for a long time until they forgot part of what they had been reminded of. However, they still maintained fundamental beliefs such as monotheism as well, and various other aspects of Ibrahim's religion, until the time when a chief of Khuza'a named Amr bin Luhay came back from the trip to Syria. He was renowned of his righteous charity, devotion, and care for religion, and was granted unreserved love and obedience by his tribesmen. In Syria, he saw people worshipping idols, and a phenomenon he approved of and believed to be righteous. Since Syria was the land of Advent messengers and his scriptures, he brought with him an idol